The best part about being a rock star is the party goes on and on. Hey, it's Game Rant, and here are the 7 most replayable Rockstar games ranked. Number 7, Max Payne 3. Despite publishing the previous entries in the series, it wasn't until the third and so far final sequel in the Max Payne franchise that Rockstar Games took on the role as developer. Instead of chasing the gritty New York vibe previously set by Remedy Games, Max Payne 3 sees the titular hero travel to South America as a washed-up bodyguard, attempting to rescue his lost client. Because even in international territory where Max has no authority, he's still mostly cleaning up his own messes. Somewhere between City of Man and Man on Fire, this all-thriller, no-filler third-person shooter feels like the best bits of 2000s action movies smashed together into one game, giving it the replayability of a classic cable rerun you've seen a million times. Number 6, LA Noir. Perhaps the single most perplexing game of the 7th generation, LA Noir has the credentials that would turn heads today. An impressive lineup of Hollywood actors giving real-time facial performances in an open-world, highly researched 1947 Los Angeles. Developed by Team Bondi, this shadowy mystery game sees players take on the role of Cole Phelps as he ascends his way through the LAPD one department at a time. The cases themselves are set in one direction or another, so the investigations, even with branching paths, are fairly familiar. But there's so much rich detail to take in, from every decoration in an office to every radio show playing in a living room, that you'll certainly want to take your time with this case. Number 5, Bully. We're just about out of Rockstar's lesser-known games, which still means they're enormously popular by any other metric, but still, it's a shame Bully isn't given more attention. Transforming all of Rockstar's previous playgrounds into one literal playground, this open world doesn't simply take place in a high school, it expects you to attend and perform in a variety of classes. But like any other student's life, between earning passing grades, protagonist Jimmy Hopkins will simply want to be left alone. Meanwhile, the drama-starved students at Bulworth Academy will do everything in their power to rope him into their personal problems. Bully strikes a balance between mean and cozy that makes it just perfect for an annual playthrough. Number 4, Grand Theft Auto 4. The jump to HD certainly cost Rockstar more real estate than previous Grand Theft Auto games, with this version of Liberty City being significantly smaller than San Andreas, and yet the general world felt so much richer and more interconnected than the period parody of Vice City. In fact, as anyone who's played Grand Theft Auto 4 recently will tell you, the game feels very much a part of its 2008 release, with terror alerts and snobs bragging about their smartphones, making it practically feel like a parody made today about the 2000s. It also contains the best story of the Grand Theft Auto series so far, with a rich cast that only grew stronger in the DLC. Number 3, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Yeah, we said it. Grand Theft Auto 4 has the best story, and it does. But if you want an endless playground, it's hard to beat San Andreas, giving players an entire virtual state to explore, parodying different West Coast cities such as Los Angeles and San Francisco. There were also vast areas of nature to explore, and whole casinos to gamble away the ill-gotten gains of CJ. San Andreas marked the end of a trilogy, beginning with Grand Theft Auto 3, and with new hardware on the horizon, Rockstar wanted to squeeze every ounce of power from the PlayStation 2. Folks are still playing San Andreas 20 years later, so we can safely say it worked. Number 2, Grand Theft Auto 5. Yeah, we said San Andreas was hard to beat. Heck, Grand Theft Auto 5 repeats some of the locations, but within a much smaller environment. But what it lacks in size, it makes up for in complexity. Grand Theft Auto 5 released in 2013, and has been growing ever since. With a sizable single-player campaign, complete with movie screenings and bus tours, also came Grand Theft Auto Online, an expansive multiplayer mode which introduced big-budget heists and events, on top of a growing environment including an entire casino being added several years later, and missions which include celebrities such as Dr. Dre. As one of the best-selling games of all time, it has spanned 3 generations, and the sales only continue to go up. So yeah, replayable. Number 1, Red Dead Redemption 2. Giddy up, cowboy, it's time to have a hard conversation. Sure, we all love Red Dead Redemption 1, one of the best games of all time, no doubt. But when it comes to a world we want to explore again and again, we'll gladly switch the Southwest Desert for the slightly less Southwest Forest of Red Dead Redemption 2. You can play online or alone, but either way you'll quickly become lost in this impressive recreation of 19th century America, complete with card games, animals to hunt, and even 5-finger fillet. Oh, what fun. Red Dead Redemption 2 doesn't have the fast car and breakneck speed of other games on this list. Its slower pace eases players into a different time prior to modern conveniences, and there's even a multi-hour spanning story about revenge and betrayal. Aw. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this list. How about letting us know which Rockstar game title you feel has the best story in the thread below, and we'll be sure to check out your comments. So keep clicking around here on Game Rant, and we'll see you next time.